Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope everyone out there had a wonderful week. I know I did. So we're here for another evening, another podcast, and this is our truth because I am his mom.
And I am her son.
So tonight we are going to discuss the number one thing that's happening in the world. Some people like it, some people don't. AI. So AI is affecting a lot of things of the world. I've noticed a lot of AI videos out there that are just over the top, ridiculous, but then there's some that are very educational, funny, and it's a lot of people that are utilizing the concept of AI
You said, oh, okay, yeah,
nowadays,
yeah,
and which
yeah.
is like a good thing. But we have certain things we're going to talk about. AI in factories. That's one. Now, back when my kids was growing up, working in a factory was be all do all because they paid more than any other company in the area. Like while other people was making $7, $8 an hour, if you worked at Dawson's, you get paid like $14 an hour. And if you worked at Bosch, you get paid like $19, $20 an hour. So little kids, if you worked in these places, felt like, wow, your parents must be rich.
Mm.
Now imagine AI taking over these jobs.
Ooh-wee.
What would happen to people quality of life, their income, their ability to take care of their families because they are not making as much money because AI has doing the production.
Right.
The positive, I said that's a huge con to me, that situation right there. Now, any positive at the moment, I really cannot think of any positive
I mean, people would
with,
say Chat GBT is a positive.
with are we talking about factories?
Oh, well, yeah, with factories.
Right.
Well, yeah,
So I
Chat
don't
GPT.
see
Think
factories.
about it. If you're working in a factory or starting a factory or a part of a manufacturing company, Chat GBT is now there to help you run your business a lot more fluent. It may even tell you to do like get better production, like you know how people who run factories ask how can they get a better productivity or whatever, or the
Right.
service versus the money that's spent. Somebody can use Chat GBT to do the research for them to where they're end up firing everybody in there, and now they're using artificial intelligence inside the factory
Which is a
because
bad thing. You
a
just
lot
said
of
fire
jobs.
everybody.
Yeah, that is bad. I mean, it depends on what kind of job it is, because the good and bad is if it's a job that got a whole bunch of people in there who are hurting themselves, bending over backwards to try to get a job done, and they ready to retire, but they can't because they need it and it's not set up for them to retire. I would hope that these factories that have been using these people for all this time won't just let them go. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't know how it is in the factory, so I'm not gonna say I'm pretty sure, but I will say this. I believe that factories, if they're going to replace people with machinery and artificial intelligence, especially for like jobs that's dangerous, they should give the people a pension or something, because it's like, hey, we are making it safe for you now. Instead of you having to worry about dropping this machinery on you or cutting your hand open on this machinery or doing this, whatever, we've got this program that GBT created for us. And now we can just input this in the computer and it'll do this and do that. Or now we got this program coming and we got these droids coming that's going to be able to set these different things up for you in the factory and all that. It's a good and bad for the type of job it is and giving people relief. And it's a bad in taking away people's jobs who really need the money. Because
Okay, so let's see what the internet says.
about factories.
Yep.
All right,
So
internet. Wow, us.
the key impacts of AI on factories is predictive maintenance and reduced downtime,
Mm.
improved quality control, automation
That's the word. Quality
efficiency,
control.
automation efficiency, supply chain optimization, enhanced worker safety,
Mm.
sustainability, um, high initial and operating costs, job displacement and skill gaps, operational risk and over reliance,
Over
cyber
reliance, you say?
and over reliance. Yep, cybersecurity
Hmm.
vulnerabilities. So pretty much, let's see. Predictive maintenance, you pretty much know what that is. Sensor data to
Right.
forecast equipment failures before they happen, significantly reducing costly unplanned downtime. Improve quality control, machine learning systems, and computer vision inspect products faster and more accuracy than human inspectors, catching defects early in the production cycle.
Hmm.
Um, Repetitive tasks allow human workers to focus on more complex, creative, or strategic tasks instead of because doing the same task over and over again. AI provides real-time data analysis to optimize inventory levels, production schedules, and logistical responses to demand fluctuations. AI implementing AI requires substantial investment in hardware, software, and training, which can be profitable for smaller firms. Prohibitable, prohibitive for smaller firms. My apologies. So that's a con. Another con is job displacement and skill gaps. Automation threatens to replace workers, creating a need for massive, rapid unskilling of the workforce.
Hmm.
It can lead to severe disruptions during system failures or when AI makes errors in decision making. So it's, and then cybersecurity's all AI tools can be leveraged by threat actors to launch more sophisticated, hard to detect attacks on manufacturing systems. So
Wow.
they can be hacked. And then what? And then I got your I have your system um under siege telling you unless you send me $20 million, your production won't continue. So that's just some of the things. I want y'all to tell us in the comments what y'all think about AI taking over in factories. Next topic.
I will say this before we move on
What?
to the next one.
Okay.
I am not opposed to machines taking people jobs inside the factory because I feel like, and this is only for the people. How can I say this? Because some people enjoy working in factories, so I don't want to say that. How can I say it? I'm gonna say it like this: for the people who want an opportunity to seek something else, they be forced to do that instead of them being content with the position and with the job that they have. So
I see what
a
you're
lot
saying.
of people
So,
a lot of people will be forced to reach their real full potential instead of just settling for the job that pays, in my opinion. Because the person who wants to go out and get it, when they finally get that opportunity to go and get it,
just
they
people
will.
might go after their
But
dreams.
that's why, like, for people who aren't that like tied into it, that's why I say I feel like people who should retire, they should be given a pension. Like, hey, you've been putting in this work. We got machines coming, and you guys are a little bit on the retiring side, so we're going to go ahead and give you this severance package, and you can retire. All you younger guys, yeah, use your degrees and go out and pursue your life. You know what I'm saying? Get it together. And that's how I feel.
Okay. All right. All right. Y'all heard it here. What y'all feel? Let us know. Okay.
Yeah, let us
So
know.
topic number 2. power grids. Now, that right there, I think is a very dangerous topic. Because if you think about our power grids run everything, our homes, our water, our um car, the electricity, our phones, everything is um need the power grid. And that is something that I don't believe a AI program should take over. I think it should still be maintained and ran by human eyes to make sure there are no errors, and things of that nature.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I want to say too late. They got so many computers that's inside of the that's like tied into electricity, and I don't know. It's just whew, I don't know. I think that part has already been combined in some kind of way because sorry for the breathing. It takes a lot of computers now to run the electric grid. And if you look at the computers that they have now and the setup they have and the programs they have, I feel like
Right.
AI is going to have a lot to do with that
Okay.
if it hasn't already. Because, for instance, the app on my phone, I can control the lights in my room, the lights in the kids' room, the lights in the dining room, the lights in the front room, and I can change the colors of them. That's, I believe, and this is gonna be funny. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, y'all, and I am not. But I do want to say that this subject is what's being talked about. But I believe that all the light bulbs that have been made since 2020, probably I'm gonna say 2020. All the light bulbs that have been made since 2020 has some type of device inside of it that gives the government the opportunity to either use that light to look at me. Yep, I'm looking at you, light bulb. To see me, hear me, or to be able to even control the light itself.
Mm.
And one thing that had me wondering was like, I was working at my job and a customer came in and they was talking about their light bill. And they were like, man, I just paid my light bill and I don't even do that much. I'm like, why my light bill so high? And I'm like, man. And I made a joke and I'm like, maybe the government controlling your electricity. You know what I'm saying? I was making a joke though. Like maybe they like running your power while you're not knowing it type thing. Like they playing your games and stuff. But it was a joke. But then that got me thinking like light bills and power electricities do be skyrocketing and they got all these fees. If you look at your light bill, look at all those fees you paying. And then you question your light bill place and then ask you, what's this service fee that y'all charging me every month? Like, what is that? Like, but I feel like there's certain devices that have already been made and man, including the power grid, solar panels, light bulbs, all this stuff that you can connect to a Wi-Fi and control over a computer. So, in my opinion, it's too late for that part. Um, the wrong button, the wrong control alt delete at the wrong place, and it's gonna shut down half the city. So a computer get a virus and there's a problem, it's gonna shut down half the city, and then the banks are gonna get corrupted. That's why I like keeping cash. That's why if I keep some money in the bank, it's some money in the bank, but I might have some cash on me, like because if the banks go down, I ain't screaming and yelling. Oh no, I'm good.
Right. Let's see what the internet got to say.
All right, internet, because we do care.
The key benefits: enhanced reliability. AI reduces outages through predictive maintenance and improved response times to disruptions, renewable integration. It helps manage intermittent solar and wind, allowing for better, more flexible grid operation. Optimized forecasting. AI analyzes complex, non-linear data for more accurate, granular load predictions, minutes to days ahead. Cost efficiency. AI
Hmm.
driven energy efficiency measures can generate up to 1.3 trillion in economic value by 2030. Faster operations. AI automates tasks and speeds up simulation models for grid planning. Those are the key benefits. Now let's hear about the negatives. Unprecedented demand strain. AI data centers are growing rapidly, creating extreme electricity demand that pressures local and national grids, especially in data center alley regions. That could be a reason why our light bill is sky high. Grid instability and outages. The massive sudden shifts in power usage by AI data centers can cause grid imbalances, leading to higher risks of outages. Poor power quality. Data centers can create harmonic distortions in the electrical grid. These distortions lead to dirty power, which can damage consumer appliances and reduce the lifespan of grid equipment. Look at there. Increased consumer costs. The strain on the grid requiring upgrades to infrastructure can lead to higher electricity bills for residential and commercial customers. And
Wow.
what was the first thing it said? That it does put us the demand right now, because the data centers are rapidly growing. It is putting a strain on the grids, and that grids is costing us money. Environmental and
See,
resource strain.
like I said, too
AI.
late. It's already happening.
Yep, AI infrastructures require significant water for cooling and often relies on fossil fuels, accelerating climate change and depleting local water supplies. When we start drying, if we start seeing where certain bodies of water is drying up, we'll know why.
Hmm.
And last, standard asset risk. Massive investments in the infrastructure designed to serve temporarily volatile AI demand could leave utilities with useless, expensive infrastructure if the AI boom slows down. So you have all these infrastructures, all these buildings, and nothing going on with them. And who paying the cost? We are.
That's crazy. It's believable though. It's
Yep.
definitely believable. What do you what do you feel about that? That was a lot. That was a mouthful.
Well, I would say the only part that bothers me, as you should know, is the high electricity bill, because I mean, we're dealing with it. We're seeing it now, like,
We are dealing with it now.
so yeah. If they can fix that,
If
yeah, right. What do you think?
I think we just heard that AI has a lot of control over our electrical power grid with the wind turbines and everything. And that no matter what we think we know, we don't know nothing. And what I really want to say is, given that information that we just looked up from Google or whatnot, and why would people still move forward with wanting to do that? Because of what they think the positive outcome would be versus what the risk could be.
I
And
believe because people are about instant now.
they're about what?
Okay, so people are about, they fast was now.
Oh,
If you
okay.
notice, on back when you was growing up, when I was growing, well, when YouTube wasn't around when I was growing up. When you was growing up, that's when the YouTube boom. It was videos. Now people don't have time. You they all about shorts. No one would sit down and watch a video anymore. It's all about shorts. They want to watch shorts. They want to watch shorts. Just like what's that? Snapchat. That's why TikTok is so love. It's quick. It's quick. In and out, in and out. Quick video go. Quick video go. Quick video go. No
Hmm.
one wants to take the time to sit and watch anymore. The generations are changing. So AI allows that to happen. they feel the outcome of what they want outweighs the negativity of what's happening. Because 9 times out of 10, the people that are benefiting from this are the ones with money in their pocket, and they're not worrying about the little man. So, yeah. So, next topic.
Dang.
It is, let's look at automatic deliveries. Now,
I'm sorry for laughing.
automatic deliveries. I ain't gonna
That
lie.
was hilarious. That was hilarious.
If it can bring down the cost of like DoorDash prices and
See?
all that, I'm
Wow.
all for it. I'm sorry.
It's
Because
not. Well, I'm
on
waiting.
top,
Be
wait, hold
quiet.
on. And then
Yeah,
on
I'm be
top of
quiet.
that, I would like if someone automatic delivery and I go out to the car that I know ain't nobody tampering with my food. Because that's always a big, like, did somebody look on there, was a staple, did they did they do something, that's all. But an automatic delivery, if you putting it like in one of them AR carriers and they just coming, then no one tamper with your food. It's from the restaurant straight on to you. It's machines don't tamper with foods. That's just me a plus. I mean, if it bring down, also AI don't need tips, so that'll. I'm just saying that'll bring that down. They don't need tips. I mean, I hate to put it like that, but
That was very broke of you to say. And you're not even that type of person in real life. I went out with you. You make me give people tips. So, like, you don't even. That's crazy.
but DoorDash is ridiculous.
I know. I used
With the
to do DoorDash. I used to make a lot of money with
right,
DoorDash too. Shout out to all my
so
DoorDashers out there.
I mean, so automatic like deliveries, I think to me is I don't see the only downfall I can see if someone running it over and you never getting your food that you pay for, or someone trying to hijack, which would make no sense. Someone trying to hijack it.
Right.
Basically, if they think it's something expensive that's being delivered, then that could be a minus. People robbing the AI truck, the AI delivery bots and all that.
Right.
So what say you about automatic deliveries?
Oh man. Okay, so look, first of all, this is what I will say. I laugh because the first thing I thought in my head is broke people gonna go for that. Oh man, the brokies? Oh wee. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, yeah, everybody who don't want to give a person a tip is gonna go for that. They're gonna be on top of that like, what? You trying to tell me I don't have to give you a tip? All I gotta do is push, and, and then this is how they're gonna integrate it. Bring in all new optional delivery service. You can bring a person, pick a person, give them a tip, or you can choose an automatic droid and he'll fly right out. No tip needed. And then they're gonna put that in big words with the little exclamation points at the end with stars around it. All the broke people gonna see is no tip needed. And then they're gonna, when they put their order through, at the end it's gonna say delivery option, human, droid. Everybody gonna click droid, and then boom, they're gonna be like, all right, well, guess what? We don't need humans no more. And then they're gonna send everybody an email. Sorry, your DoorDash account will be deactivated approximately this around this time due to certain activities. There is no need for human activity with the DoorDash, whatever. Boom. So this is how they're
Right.
gonna get, and this is how they're gonna get y'all, brokies. I'm gonna let y'all know. This is how they're gonna get y'all.
He's
Because
not
in the moment,
brokies. What? Not
yep.
brokies, so
Listen, from now on, I am now terming this. I am now coining this phrase and this definition of the new definition. I mean, not a new, but an added definition to the word brokey. Now, I don't know if brokies is an official word in the definition, but if it's not, this will give it a sub definition. And this definition is anybody who cannot afford to give a tip. And if you are a brokey, you should not be eating somewhere that a tip is definitely going to be asked for at the end. So brokies should stay away from delivery services and restaurants that have waiters, period. And dispensaries, because I know dispensaries now want you to give them tips too for some reason. I don't know, but Yeah. So I'm not a brokey. I do give tips. And that's the only reason why I'm saying that. My mom has embedded in me to not be a brokey because guess what? I used to be a brokey. I used to look at my mama funny when she used to live to people like, they ain't deserve that. Did you see how they acted? Dang. No. If I'm going to give you some extra money because you took a job where you knew you weren't going to be doing something, let me stop. Anyway, my point is when people, matter of fact, yeah, this is going to help my point. When you took a job, knowing that you would get paid off your tips, you should have knew that every day your attitude would have to be upper, chipper, and better than everybody else if you want to get that money. Period. Especially when you're dealing with somebody like me, I'm an a-hole. So if I know that you make a living off this and you waiting my table and you not being nice and I think you may have done something to my food, but I'm still gonna eat it and pray to God I don't get sick, like your tip ain't gonna be that much. But if you for real checking on me, man, you need anything, look, and it's not like you harassing me, you really genuine, caring, conversating, talking to me, treat me like a human. You're not just gotta take your order. Cause that's what people like. People like the human interaction. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the DoorDash. People like that human interaction. When I was a DoorDasher, people like my human interaction when I came to their door. You're not gonna get that with a machine. You're not gonna get that with automatic delivery service bringing it to your door and just thank you for your services. And ain't gonna ask, like you could have been having a bad day that day.
Whatever.
And you like, oh man, thank you for bringing my food. Thank you for your services. And
When I
then
go to
move.
a restaurant, now that is something now that I wouldn't want. Like when they was saying how they will have automated people, delivery
Waiters.
people, waiters. That no, I
I
now when
mean, but
if
it can
I'm
lead to that though. And that's what will start that, the delivery service, because that's another tip service. But I say that to say that because when a person that door dashes realize that they can be beat by a computer, they're going to take and accept anything. Now they're not going to complain about not getting a tip because they know that that person could have hit the option of a droid. You know what? They chose a human this time. So I'm going to go ahead and take this this $30 meal over here, about 30 minutes drive, and they ain't give me no tip. I'm getting paid $5 off this. All right, boom. I'm gonna get that $5 because guess what? I couldn't be making nothing, and the computer could have got this. So it's gonna change the game. I feel like that would change people's attitude who are doing it, and it would make the brokies happy, and they would definitely like take advantage of that. It would definitely separate the people who understand versus the brokies. I haven't gotten the term for the
yeah,
people
but
who
my
pay their
thing
tips yet.
like I
Like
said,
I'm gonna
but
get one for us.
I the automatic delivery, like I said, I that I the
You
one
with that,
mad.
huh? You with
I
that,
but
huh?
I just when I
Yeah.
was going to a restaurant, I'm a tip. When I go
Uh-uh.
into a restaurant, I sit down. I want a real person to deliver my food. I don't want something rolling across the
Man.
floor with my food on it, and I got to take it off the tray. And no, we ain't doing all that. Then I'm gonna be
What do you
like,
mean
look,
rolling
I'm
across the
done.
floor? What do you mean rolling across the floor?
So basically, the how they have it, how they
Your
show
food
is
not
like,
bagged?
no, I'm talking when you go into the restaurant to eat.
Oh.
Like say you go to Applebee's or Chili's or whatever you go to eat.
Uh-huh.
It'll be robots lined up that will be programmed connected to your table. So pretty much they'll put the food on the tray and the robot, instead of legs, they have like those roller wheels. They'll roll the
Yeah.
food to your table. It'll connect to like a buzzer that's connect
So you
and
telling
they roll
me
the
that
food to
you
your
don't want
table.
that, but you want them to roll it to your house.
Yeah, cause my house is impersonal. My house is my house. When I go out to eat, I wanna mix company. I wanna talk to my waitress or my waiter and laugh and be like, "Yeah, I want this." I don't wanna punch
So
want
I've
juice
learned being like I said,
into a machine.
but that's yeah. I'm glad this is your truth because you're different. Because when I did DoorDash and when I worked for like when I used to deliver medicine, because got my own little contracting service, whatever. But anyway, when I did that, I found that them people really look forward to having someone come to their door, whether it's to bring food or their medicine. And for a brief moment, they get a chance to have a conversation and talk about their day and then go about their business. that gets taken away. And for people like you who don't want that because, your home is your personal space, and even though the people who took your order at the job know where you live, the
I
robot
ain't said my
coming
home, my
there.
personal space. I said my home is not is impersonal. But when you go
Right,
into a
is
restaurant,
impersonal, right.
right?
So
So
that's your personal space, exactly.
I don't care
It's
about
more but it's
deliver
more personal.
that type of delivery.
Exactly, I get that. That's what I'm saying. It's more
Okay.
personal when you're at home and them coming to your crib and your space and where you at. Like, I get that versus you going to the restaurant and they just coming to your table. I understand that 100%. But what I'm saying is it takes about that human need for interaction, which some people don't believe that, but humans need that interaction. Even you, Mom.
Let's see what the internet says. Pros, real-time rerouting, such as traffic weather, road closures, and accidents to adjust delivery routes instantly, ensuring the fastest, most efficient paths. Reduce fuel consumption and cost by selecting the most efficient routes and avoiding congestion. AI minimizes idle time, reduces vehicle wear and tear, and cuts down on fuel usage. Improve delivery
You know what's crazy?
capacity.
We ain't even bring that part
Order
up.
batching. Nope, we didn't.
We
Order
didn't even talk
batching,
about how much
grouping,
order and efficient they be.
grouping multiple deliveries for nearby locations to maximize vehicle capacity, resulting in more packages delivered per trip. Enhance efficiency and speed. 24/7 operations. Automated vehicles, delivery robots, and drones powered by AI can operate around the clock, increasing productivity without relying on human shift schedules. Accelerated sorting and packaging. AI-driven robots in warehouses and distribution centers can handle sorting packages far faster and more accuracy than human workers, with some system boosting efficiency of 41%. Now that I think will be rude. Don't put people out of work. Like, I can understand the delivery system, but that right there, why would you? That's putting people out of work. Then what they're gonna do? Reduce manual error. AI automatically validates and corrects addresses, minimizing failed deliveries due to errors. So that's a plus. But you can do that. You can use AI to do that without removing the human aspect of sorting and packaging, sorting it,
A human
sorting
can
the
put the
packages.
addresses in the map and put it in an order to where it makes the most efficient trip anyway. So that's not even a plus for a computer. The only thing the AI got over the human is he'll be able to compute that faster. That's it.
Right. And then another one that says safety improvements. AI powered cameras and sensors can detect in vehicle risks such as drowsy driving or extreme external hazards, promoting a safer operating environment.
That just
Um
says one's not human. Like he can't get tired and fatigued. Like, please.
right. Now let's hear about the cons.
Cons.
High upfront cost and investment. You know what that's
Yep.
about. A
Money.
50-unit robot fleet can cost up to $2 million, and setting up the supporting infrastructure like charging docks adds further expenses. Technical and operational failures.
Hmm.
Autonomous system can struggle with edge cases such as complex, unmapped, or adverse weather conditions, snow, heavy rain, that can reduce robot uptime by up to 45%. All models may degrade over time, leading to reduced accuracy and necessity constant retraining and monitoring. So that's the thing. Yeah, having to retrain another AI. Security and privacy risks.
Mm.
All powered delivery vehicles, drones, robots collect vast amounts of data via cameras and sensors, raising privacy concerns. Furthermore, these systems are vulnerable to cyber attacks, with tests showing hackers can gain control of robots in under 10 minutes.
Mm.
And they are also targets for porch piracy. So as soon as AI park and stop, somebody beat them upside their head with a crowbar and steal your stuff. Another con, job displacement and labor issues. The automation on last mile deliveries threatens to displace human couriers and and drivers. This shift can lead to low staff morale and resistance from labor unions. A lot of strikes will be going on. And liability. Why you laugh? What
Because you said a lot of strikes will be going on. Well, you're
uh-huh.
right. You're right. They're definitely going to be fight the power.
Liability. If a autonomous vehicle causes an accident, for example, colliding with a pedestrian or cyclist, determining liability is difficult and legal frameworks are still developing. I'm
Mm.
suing the manufacturer. I'm suing the person who hired the manufacturer. I'm suing the people that created the boats that was in the
I don't think you're going to be able to get away with
autonomous
that, though.
vehicle. I'm suing everybody. I'm gonna get paid from somebody, but everybody gonna be across. Everybody getting sued, so somebody gonna pay. I ain't leaving nobody out for them to say, well, if she would have sued, I'm suing them too. You ain't gonna say, well, she didn't sue the right person. Everybody gonna be sitting at the table. Everybody. And then the lack of personal touch, like I was saying when I go in a restaurant. Automated systems cannot provide the personal touch of customer service that a human delivery driver can, which may degrade the customer experience. Like you said, me is restaurant, you like if someone come. Regulatory barriers. Only about 20% of global cities permit unrestricted sidewalk robot uses, making widespread deployment a complex legal hurdle. So they have to be in the street. They wouldn't be able to maneuver the sidewalks. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
That is a con. And they have other cons too, like malfunction and erratic behavior, data processing limits,
Shut
environmental
down in the
system.
rain.
Yep, high power cost constraints, bias in recognition, escalation risk, data poisoning.
Being
Um,
taken apart for parts.
yeah,
Yeah, there's things people will do out here, man. You talking
yep,
about sending
pretty
a Joy
much.
out to do a delivery. I mean, man.
All right, next topic. Y'all ready for it? Drones.
Oh,
Now,
man.
I like me a
See,
drone to a toy that what? You go first, go.
I'm gonna let you go first. The only thing I was gonna say is, no, you
You
go ahead, go
forget?
first. You go first.
Okay, so I like me a drone. In fact, for Christmas I actually got my boys a drone.
Yeah, yeah.
And 1 year. And I don't even know if they know where their drones are at, but anyway, I digress. But
They were stolen.
dang. But if y'all I don't know if y'all look up. Do y'all see how many drones are in the sky? How many drones look up, just look up. How many drones be following you all the time? Especially down south. It's ridiculous.
If you're
Um,
outside, look up. She ain't talking to y'all that's listening to this in the house.
right. If you when you out I just want you in a clear night, if you outside and you're driving, all those aren't stars. I want you to really pay attention and really look. And if you really pay attention, you will see it's drones. It's
Hmm.
20 and 30 drones in the sky in a certain area at one time. Why? What is the need for all those drones?
You think those drones are outside imitating
Looking, looking.
stars?
Yep. And they looking. They're observing. They're listening. They're everything. They're watching. That's what they're doing.
So the drones are Superman in us.
No, damn drones ain't doing it. The people behind the drones are doing Superman and us.
Mm.
So I think as far as like I have seen like a lot of people online that make videos. They use their drone to like map out different areas to show you like different sceneries, and that'd be pretty cool. Like when they go to different states or different countries, and they'll fly their drone and
Hmm.
show landscapes and mountains and war. Now that is cool, but that's not all the drones is out there. So yeah, I'm gonna let you speak your piece, and then I'm going to, you know,
I feel like
what you feel
drones can be
about drones.
fun. drones could be useful for creating videos of different structure of doing different tasks. Um, as far as pros, like having a drone until it got taken, um, it's very fun. I do plan on getting me a new one. Didn't realize it was gone until we got into the house. But yeah, anyway, that's sad. I miss my drone. That's how fun it is to actually have. But then on the cons, you got those war drones that you can attach guns to and knives and put a bomb on. Like if somebody wanted to and they really wanted to be crazy, they could do some crazy stuff with a drone. Like it's just having a drone opens up the possibility of being able to hurt someone. Even though there is still ways of finding out, okay, who bought it, the IP address, credit card it was used, and all that, yeah. But there's ways of bypassing all that dumb stuff too. So, in my opinion, drones should not be something that's accessible by people who can't even buy firearms. I feel like if you can buy a firearm, then you should be able to buy a drone. Ooh, Ghost, you can't be saying that. Drones ain't that dangerous. Drones ain't that dangerous. Oh, to a gun? A gun? You gonna compare it to a gun? Yes, because you can invade somebody's privacy with a drone.
Yep.
You can use it to deliver anything you want with a drone. You can use it to
Yep.
attack somebody with a drone. Like you can get a very dangerous drone with sharp edge blades and make it chase somebody and cut them with them blades. Like yes, so yes, because of my mind
Now,
and because of the way I've seen movies and everything, I believe you should have a certain paperwork you have to fill out to buy a drone. Background check.
yeah, because like with that being said, now imagine AI controlling drones instead and not people, and then people hacking into the system, and now these hackers, these are now controlling these drones that are, like you say, military and weaponized. So we're gonna
Man.
get to right. Technical and operation cons, malfunction and erratic behavior, complex AI algorithms may misinterpret data, leading to unpredictable, dangerous, and unintended actions. Like if someone hack and be like, go shoot up so and so house, you know? That would be horrible. Data processing limits, limited onboarding processing power struggles with vast real-time data, while latency and cloud communication hinders quick decision making. Yeah, because it's up there in the sky. If it get a cloudy day, you know, everything's interrupted.
Right.
And like I said, again, cyber attacks. All drones are susceptible to hacking, which can be exploited to seize control, deliver malicious payloads, or disrupt
Yeah.
operations, just like you said. Environmental sensitivity. Adverse weather, rain, snowfall can significantly impair AI-driven camera and sensor performance. Ethical and safety cons. Accountability and misidentification. Yeah. Could you imagine? I saw it's this TV show where the police was using AI um programming to identify criminals. Well, it recognized a person that was not really a criminal, and he ended up getting killed because the AI said 190% that that was the person that the police was looking for, but it wasn't.
Wow.
Right. So that's
Oh
what that
wow.
is.
I would have sued. If I was that family, I would have sued.
They did. So that's what this is, bias and recognition. Like your company, you know, the mom, she did sue. It's on Bull, this TV show I'm watching. But anyway, you know, the
Wow.
mom, it um she did sue for the simple fact of the matter, your company created a program that misidentified your AI, misidentified my son, and he died. So, like again, bias and recognition, all modules trained on incomplete data can develop racial or gender bias, causing failures in identifying certain individuals. The use of AI in combat drones can make conflict initiation politically easier and faster, reducing the human barrier to initiating lethal force. So they might, a human might be like, oh, no,
oh, no, no,
I have to
no, I don't
kill
have to
them.
kill them.
But an AI
Right.
might be like, automatically destroyed,
Must
you know?
eradicate.
Okay, Will. So let's see. And last but not least, okay. Oh, one thing it did say though, advanced capability,
What?
swarming and precision, like multiple drones swarming on a certain coordinate and increasing precision in tasks like agriculture, mapping, and surveillance, allowing for better accuracy and coverage. So that's a good thing. Let you know, um, yeah, this is a good area to grow in because there's a lot of open land out there. So that it would be a plus. But again, the bottom line is it can be hacked. Last but not least,
Oh.
AI and smart cities.
AI and smart cities.
Would you want to live in an AI generated smart city?
What? You might have to ask me that again.
Would you want to live in a AI smart city? Like say, for instance, say if they took the south side of Chicago, just say if they took, I ain't gonna say Chicago. Okay, say that they took over and they made Kalamazoo. Matter of fact, nope, I'm gonna say Grand Rapids. Say they took over Grand Rapids and they made Grand Rapids all AI. They turned Grand Rapids into a completely AI smart city. Everything in this city, from the houses to um, was controlled by AI. Everything. Like you really didn't have to do anything. Like inside the house, you have, your appliances. All you gotta do is push a button. AI is going to deliver food. Everything is controlled. This is an AI smart city. Like, everything. And they offer you to move there. Would you move there?
Yes.
What?
I'm gonna give it a try. I've never lived in a city like that before, so why pass up the opportunity?
All right. You're
Now,
gonna give it a try.
now look,
Let me tell
I'm
you what
not
you're
going
gonna
to
be.
stay.
You're not gonna stay. I'm not even going. Cons of a smart city. Data
Yeah.
privacy and surveillance. The pervasive use of sensors, cameras, and AI analytics can lead to constant surveillance,
Don't do nothing
infringing
bad.
on individual privacy rights.
I'm not coming in to do anything bad, so I'm not worried about that. That's not my goal. My goal is to see if I can thrive in a AI operated city. Can I get a job? Can I make money? Can I flip money? You know what I'm saying? Can I make
All
what can I do?
system
How can I live in this place?
AI systems trained on flawed or unrepresentative data can
Mm-hmm.
perpetrate discrimination such as over policing specific neighborhoods or inequitable allocating resources.
Bingo. So make sure that when I move to the city, I live in a white neighborhood so that I'm not targeted. And if I am targeted, I make sure that
You gonna still stand out. Developing, maintaining the necessary AI infrastructure is expensive, and data centers create significant energy demand and noise pollution.
you just set me up for failure.
An increased reliance on
You know how
interconnected
good that sounded,
digital
and then you knew I was gonna
systems
go that way.
creates major targets for hacking and cyber threats.
That's crazy.
Job displacement. You ain't working because automation of tasks like traffic management or city maintenance can lead to significant unemployment in certain sectors. Lack of transparency. Complex algorithm can make it difficult for citizens to understand how decisions in urban planning are made, leading to a loss of public trust. Environmental
Listen,
impact. The energy consumption associated with large-scale AI data centers can strain local
hmm
power grids.
I understand all that. I get all that. I do. But I ain't gotta do nothing. I ain't gotta work. I mean, it sound bad, it sound good at the same time. He got his pros and his
Hey,
cons.
let's see what you get. Enhanced mobility and traffic management. Real-time traffic data to optimize traffic lights, reduce congestion, and improve, because you're thinking about a whole city now, and improve
The
public
whole city.
transportation. Right. And improve public transportation efficiency, sustainability, and resource efficiency. AI aids in environmental monitoring, air quality, and optimize energy usage in public buildings, reducing the carbon footprint. You'll be much healthier. You'll breathe cleaner air. Improve public safety. AI generated systems provide rapid incident detection, intelligent CCT for security, and can help identify potential crime hotspots. Smart waste management. Sensors connected to AI optimize garbage collection routes, improving sanitation and reducing fuel consumption. Better data driven decision making. City officials could utilize AI to analyze patterns in population movements and infrastructure usage to plan urban development more efficiency. Do any of them sound like it's going to help you?
Nah, I'm good on being out there. That's not even a place for humans. That's just a city for robots to live in.
It is made for people, but it's going to be controlled by robots.
Yeah.
You said iRobot.
iRobot was not controlled by robots yet. And then you got to think about it. In the end, Sonny moved them robots to a whole new location where they can live and thrive and do what they want to do.
Right. And
So
that is what is considered the AI smart city.
So a Planet of the Apes kind of thing can happen with the robots taking over.
You said Planet of the Apes thing.
Yeah. I say Planet of the Apes because, so you know how you've been seeing these weird videos, these weird AI videos, not knowing if it's real or not. Like I've had to watch a video 4 or 5 times over and over again. Like, okay, this is not real. And then I'm looking at a video like, okay, yeah, this is real. And then I'm looking at something, I'm like, okay, I know this is AI. Like you can tell, but the videos are getting so much better.
Yeah.
Like they're getting so much better. They're being able to make whole scenes and movie scenes. Like I watched Neo and Cell fight. I'm like, man, it's cold. But so AI is being able to create their own videos, make videos. People are creating AI artists and making albums and putting them on Spotify. Like,
yeah,
it's here and it's already going to affect people in a bad way, because when it gets to the point to where Elon Musk, I don't know if he already did it, but there was a video I seen where there's a humanoid android already out talking, expressing itself, responding to people, talking to people. It was shown a long time ago in early 2020. I mean, in the early 2020s, like 2023 or 24, something like that. But I don't know if it was real or not, and I don't know if they even show any more of it. But it's crazy how that can happen. And if they're really like having those in production and just waiting on the world to be like, hey, yeah, we accept AI, we love that robot, and then they put them out on the streets, they're going to be programmed, like you said, to be able to make decisions, calculate things faster. So if they get to the point where they're like, yo, humans is messing up Earth, we need to lock these dudes up. We need to put these dudes in chains. We need to put these dudes behind cells. And it's like, we created y'all. Yeah, but y'all created us to make the world a better place. And to make the world a better place, we got to get rid of y'all. How would those droids be able to, and how would those droids, we are talking about Terminator right now.
See?
But how would those droids be able to tell who's truly good and who's not? Or would they even care? Would they just take out anybody because they're human? Or would they really be able to process and analyze good and bad, true good and bad, and intentions? like you said, because they'll always make those miscalculations where they may be governing the wrong cities, the wrong part of the area. Well, one area is really getting down with the murders and stuff. So
Right.
it's a lot to think about when you take out emotions, logical thinking, um, being able to slow down, process your thoughts. Because the computer's not going to do that. Computer's not going to be slowing down. It's going to make the most logical decision based off numbers. It's not going to make a decision based off feelings, based off decisions, based off experience of dealing with things in the past. Like, so it's going to be a whole other ball game.
You're right about that. And with that, people, I need y'all to go in the comments. Please, please, please hit them comments up. We want to know what you think about all this. Because it's here. And it's pretty much look like it's taking over. So, you know.
So are y'all going to be with the resistance or are you going to be with the machines? That's all I want to know. Like, let me know. Like, I want you to type in all caps, resistance with exclamation points. Or I want you to put machines with the little robot symbol. Like, let me know. Let me know.
Yeah. And then that brings us to the word of the day.
Oscillate.
I'm gonna spell it for you. You tell me. OSCILLATE.
Oscillate. It sounds like oscillate.
Definition: move or swing back and forth at a regular speed. Number 2, waver between extremes of opinion, action, or quality. 3, vary in magnitude of position in a regular manner around a central point.
That should be the first definition because I think that's what the first
And
definition was.
and 4, to cause the electric current or voltage running through it to vary in magnitude or position in a regular manner around a central point. And this is how she pronounces it. Let's see how she pronounced it. People, I said oscillate. What did you say?
Oscillate.
We said it right.
Awesome. That word got 4 different definitions and only 3 of them meant the same thing.
Well, you hear the people. Oscillate today. Whatever. Move or swing back and forth at a regular speed.
Yep. That's the first one. And that was the same as the third one and the fourth one.
Waver between extremes of opinion, action, or quality was number 2. You said that didn't belong.
That no.
Woo! Well, y'all heard it here, people. We really want to know your opinions. Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget
I get
to
it.
hit that subscribe
Because of the action. That's dumb.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I want everyone out there to have a good night. Be kind to someone on purpose.
Be kind to someone new.
Be blessed. Peace.
Peace.
This is our truth because I am his mom.
And I am her son. Good night.
Good night.